Hello and welcome, I'm Joshua Barnes and you're watching a special NewsX World broadcast looking at the tensions between Israel and Iran. Iran have responded as tensions are boiling over in the Middle East. This comes following Israel launching major airstrikes deep inside Iran on Friday, targeting nuclear and military facilities. These strikes killed at least 78 people, including top Iranian generals and scientists, according to Tehran. Israel says the operation was necessary to stop Iran from getting any closer to building a nuclear bomb, calling it a preemptive move months in the making. Iranian authorities said that nuclear sites at Fordo and Isfahan have been hit. Here is what Rafael Grossi, IAEA nuclear watchdog chief, has had to say.
At present, the Iranian authorities are informing us of attacks on two other facilities, namely the Fordo fuel enrichment plant and at Isfahan, where fuel plate fabrication plant, a fuel manufacturing plant, a uranium conversion facility, and an enriched UO2 powder plant are located.
Well, Iran struck back with a barrage of over 100 ballistic missiles. Sirens and explosions rocked Jerusalem and Tel Aviv through the night. At least 10 people were injured in central Israel and several are still believed to be trapped. A hospital in Tel Aviv treated 7 wounded in the second round of attacks. Most had minor injuries, but one woman is in a critical condition. Let's listen in to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader, and his declaration of this retaliation.
و اما مطلبی که مایل بودم با ملت عزیزمون در میان بذارم اینه که رژیم صهیونیستی اشتباه بزرگی کرد. خطای بزرگی کرد. غلطی کرد و عواقب او رو بیچاره خواهد کرد به توفیق الهی.
Well, as Iranian missiles rained down, air defense systems kicked in, both Israeli and US operated. Explosions were, however, heard across Tehran too, where air raid sirens blared and fire broke out at Meridabad Airport. Israel says it informed Washington before the strike, but the US denies any involvement. President Trump urged Iran to make a deal on its nuclear program, warning that Israeli attacks will only intensify. Meanwhile, the US has evacuated some diplomats from Iraq and moved military assets in the region closer to Israel. On the ground, Israel is bracing for more. Troops are being deployed, reservists called up, and air defences are on high alert. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the campaign could last up to 2 weeks and insists the message is for Iran's regime and not its people. Let's have a listen to Benjamin Netanyahu's full declaration. As we wait for that to come through to us, Iran, meanwhile, has accused Israel of targeting civilians and vows further retaliation. The region now stands on the edge, with fears of a wider war growing by the hour.